You're gonna regret coming here.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Potato! Stupid! I know! Accio! Confringo!
Learn that in first year! Potato!
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
I read it wrong more times than I can count. They incapable.
Newton's went to Paris on Rodo. Always makes me nervous when I can't read.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
You made a mistake coming here.
Confringo! Defendo! Professor Howard will never believe this.
What have we here? Another human?
Confringo! Accio! Defendo! Potato! Stupid! Accio! Bombarda! Confringo! Defendo!
That was meant for me.
Accio!
I won't rest.
Defendo!
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade and...
Revelio!
What are you up to now?
This place has seen better days. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Toadstool tails always make me...
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Historically speaking, there's never...
Not much for the girl.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I had plenty of opportunity.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio! Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio!
I thought I was going to be a professor. Can you imagine?
I used to help out at the Three Broomsticks when I was younger.
The secret is
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Accio! Confringo! The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio! I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait? No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend has been reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Confringo! Accio!
Reductor!
Defender! Bombarda! Protego! Accio! Stupid! Confringo! Stupid! Accio! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego!
That's the best you can do.
Accio!
You're going to regret that. I'm not down with you.
Accio!
Pay for your deed.
I'm the only one left on patrol. Charming. Hey.
Revelio! Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
My wand is somewhere.
Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Any luck with my wand? Please.
Aye.
You must find it. Quickly.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Aye.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Lumos.
Aye.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai-Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Away, Highwing! Away! No need to race now, my friend. Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
quiet.
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Potato. Stupid one. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Bombarda. Defender. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Protego. Accio. Stupid one. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Accio. Protego. Confringo.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have...
Revelio.
We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Expelliarmus.
Easily diverted.
Confringo.
Your spells glance on me. Was that you?
Expelliarmus.
Not quite.
Protego.
Nice try.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stop it! Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Pity, not quite.
Stupefy. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
You won't stop me.
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Protego. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Defender.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make.
It wouldn't last a week. You see if you can last even a day.
I should dismount here.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Bombarda! Impressed!
I won't.
Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Protego!
Why can't I hit you? No!
Expelliarmus!
I will make you pay.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Thestrals overhead? Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence. I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Kill any who trespass.
Wait! We should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
Who's that?
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
You had a lucky shot. White, spread this out longer than necessary.
Expelliarmus!
Get away!
Confringo!
This is almost too easy. Pitiful.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Rather up wide, coming back this way. Your spell's gone. You can't stop us. I won't rest.
Defender!
Dead.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Revelio!
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Such arrogance.
Bombarda! Confringo!
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right.
Expelliarmus!
And I'll be
Bombarda!
keen to help him achieve his
Expelliarmus!
goals in that regard.
Confringo! Bombarda!
I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
I feel as though you're not even trying.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda!
You've read the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! A staircase leading here? Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo! Confringo!
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Confringo!
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Control! Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Potato! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Defender! Bombarder! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Bombarder! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarder! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Reparo.
That was a piece.
Incendio. More than one. Revelio. Incendio. Reparo.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Here. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. You, well worth it. Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Revelio.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us.
Revelio. Revelio. Oh. Oh. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
Revelio.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Revelio. Confringo.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Confringo! Accio! Defendo! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio! The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. But someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Feldcroft, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
You'll never believe what I've learned.
I found one of Ranrock's drills.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting you.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I do hate to ask it. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Accio, Revelio. Accio, Revelio. Accio. Who lived here, I wonder? Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
Where did I set my trap? Lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield?
What are you up to now?
But if you don't fill up with that, you ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day, but I one less human to worry about.
Stupid!
Don't you try again, I beg you! I could do this for hours!
Incendio!
Just keeping you on your toes!
Bombarda! Confringo!
As if you could best the likes of
Incendio!
me. Miss me!
Defendo! Incendio!
Let your
Bombarda! Bombarda! Bombarda!
easily too slow. I will.
No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Let me have with his car, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Confringo! Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Accio. Right. Bombarder. Potato. Stupid. Bombarder. Confringo. Accio.
I won't rest until you're...
Confringo. Accio. Defender. Accio. Bombarder. Potato. Stop. Stupid one. Confringo.
This, are ya? How nice. Such arrogance.
Accio. Confringo. Bombarder.
Your spells glance off of me.
Accio.
Oh, this shouldn't take long.
Potato. Accio. Bombarder. Confringo. Defender.
Not quite.
Stupid one. Confringo. You've one less fun. Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. These devices run on steam power. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's Accio. Confringo. Bombarder. Accio. Confringo. Defender.
You will suffer. I won't.
Bombarder. Confringo. Defender. Accio.
Seems your art isn't in this at all.
Confringo. Accio. Bombarder.
I will make you pay.
Confringo! I have to find a way to stop that drill. Revelio. Confringo.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragpor's last journal. Wasted my time chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Oi! Pass that pie whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You miserable lamb!
Ugh.
We're quite
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I'm afraid I can't say. I didn't read the journals.
I fear you are correct. The situation is far from ideal, but we can wait no longer. I will defer to Professor Rockham as to how to proceed.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Well, this might be the best job I've had.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Off on another adventure.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists
Revelio.
to contend with. Of course, the bad news is
Confringo.
because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information. Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
I should have...
What does it matter if they're still alive? No! I will make you pay.
They come up to me.
Let's finish this job and be...
When you have a cloak like that, who can blame a girl for swooning?
I've heard... Behind that!
That.
This must be the place. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. should be a teacher by now. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. I need your help, friend. Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra! She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. but the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon. Hogsmeade, here I come. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
How delightful! Incendia! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Accio! No!
Bombarda!
Expulso!
Potato! Stupid one!
You're gonna have to stop that!
Confringo! Accio! Defender!
You've made a grave mistake. Potato!
Are you easy?
Come on. Try to make this too easy for me. You're going to regret that. You should never have come in. Pay for
Accio!
Stupid. Get out of this alive.
Confringo!
You've made a grave mistake. Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! Defender!
I quit now, while you're still alive.
What are your thoughts on electricity? You're going to regret that.
Stupid one!
You die for that.
Flash of
Bombarda! Accio! Confringo! I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Thinking in terms of good and evil.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You'd think knowing spells would simplify things.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I've always said that travel...
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials, to ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository. I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Railroad.
Incendiary. Defender. Protego.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point of this exactly? You are
somewhere. Not in
Ringo. Easily died.
Bombarda. Meant for me.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us. We need to move.
I shall handle it.
Revelio.
1 moment. Let's go.
This one's almost down. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. You will not take what is not yours. Protego.
Someone calls order make quick work of them.
You can't stop us. Ranrock will reign supreme.
Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. You're no match for us. Confringo.
Are you quite finished?
Defender. Bombarda.
I won't rest.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive.
Incendio.
Young friend. It worked. Let's go. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor.
Lumos!
There's nothing we can do, but...
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
You will Let's get this over with.
Bombarda. Defender. Confringo.
tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Incendio. Stupid one. Defender. Bombarda. Incendio. Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
This way.
Now, Professor, we can leave some for the rest of us.
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp.
Defender!
Bombarda! Incendio!
Snap that one. Not quite.
Incendio! Easily like that. Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Defender! Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Confringo. Potato. Bombarda. Defender. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. That's the trick. Have you now, Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder.
There seems to be some fight in you after all. No, I shall rid you of it. Come, young creature.
Potato. Stoop to one. Defender. Stoop to one. You can't stop me. Potato. Two sources of power. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Potato. Defender. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Potato. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Defender.
Stop! You have no idea what you're doing!
You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now! My inexorable death is swift!
Potato. Stoop to one. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Bombarder. Accio. Not so powerful now. I'm Ranrock. Defender. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender!
This cannot be happening! You will die!
Now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Confringo! Potato! Accio! Arresto Momentum! Accio!
You'll never write this power from me! Never!
Potato! Confringo! Defender! Bombardier! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Bombardier! This is for Professor Fig! Potato! Defender! Bombardier! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Bombardier!
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.